Well, Stephen Natasha, Diddy's ex-girlfriend for hire going under the pseudonym Jane, was on the hot seat today under cross-examination, providing more details about her business and sex relationship with Diddy, and really getting into her jealousy that Diddy was showing a lot of attention and going public with rapper Young Miami, treating her more like a secret side chick than a real girlfriend. Victim Jane, who had a business arrangement with Diddy for sex, they called it a love contract, but clearly she wanted it to be more. On the stand, there was a tissue box to soak up her tears, as she's had in previous days, but today was more about anger and jealousy. Jane talked about her growing envy of rapper Young Miami of City Girls fame around the time she was with Combs between 2021 and 2023. Young Miami made a splash on the hip-hop scene as part of the City Girls duo and was soon seen at clubs, parties, and out in public, even at one award show with Diddy. Jane testified that she was jealous of Diddy buying her and other women expensive designer bags. She did not want to have what she calls a hidden relationship with Combs. Jane lost her composure under questioning from Diddy attorney Tenny Garagos when asked if she knew how much one of those bags cost. Jane snapped back, how much does my body cost? But she had made a financial agreement for sex with Combs. He was and still is paying the $10,000 a month rent on her 5,300 square foot LA home. She also said that he gave her thousands more for furniture and veneers, trips, and even $20,000 to start her own clothing business. Now, there were also some extremely graphic text messages from Jane to Diddy, where she was describing what she wanted him to do to her, what she wanted to do to him, and you get the idea. Now, Diddy has pleaded not guilty to the sex trafficking, RICO, and other charges that he's facing.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and we behind the scenes one time in Studio 56, and we finna shoot a podcast in a minute, but I did want to come give a quick little spiel on the real right quick on this situation with Diddy, Daphne, 50, and Young Miami, as it all ties in, and it go back to Boosie, as he said months ago, as he predicted that this is what the story was about. Now, y'all remember he went up on Twitter, said that he felt that these women was jealous of Young Miami. They felt the way about everything going on, how Diddy was treating Young Miami, and then also even mentioned that he felt that the picture, as y'all heard right there, or the image of them being at the award show affected them. Well, 50 Cent baby mama, Dirty Daphne Joy, she testified in court, and this has been a whole whirlwind right here, and she admitted out of her own mouth that she was jealous. So Boosie came back again this morning and said, I told y'all, Young Miami had all of them H's sick. A woman scorned is a evil mother effer. And if you look back at that old tweet, he spoke on the look of Carisha being treated like the wife of Diddy pretty much. He was presenting her everywhere. And, you know, Boosie, is he speaking the truth? Is he speaking the real? My nigga Pook in the cut with me, bro. What you think about all this, man?
He spoke how he spoke. I ain't gonna lie. When you look at it, though, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, you can kind of see that, because for one, she not mixed. She not like white. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She like a full black girl that I feel like in their eyes, they felt like they was better than her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he basically like, I'm gonna take this black girl and this one with over y'all. Yeah. So they hurt their heart. You know what I'm saying?
Or even just this, 50 baby mama going by Jane in the courtroom, but they aired it out the other day. It was all over all the blogs, all over the internet. Right. She was supposed to go in there as Jane, as that's an anonymous name, but even 50 posted it up. Nigga, 50 went to the gram. Yeah, nigga, I'm finna do this documentary on my, put a picture up there on this slideshow and everything. 50 blasted it. Yeah, nigga, they talking about my baby mama in court right now. Shit, and we had already knew this baby mama was dealing with her. Even Stevie J had confirmed that before this trial. Right. Hey, nigga, why you mad? Because Daphne over there with... He said, why you mad? He said, why you mad, 50? Because Daphne over there with gang them? Let's shoot the fade, nigga. That's what Stevie J had said. So with all that going on, niggas been knew that Diddy, and you know, that was his old baby mama.
Right.
And she even said in the courtroom that, hey, she told Diddy, you know, about the issues with that, like, you know, I know you and my baby daddy don't like each other before they even started talking.
Right.
And Diddy was like, he wasn't tripping on it. But she went in there and said, hey, I was jealous of Young Miami. She said this in the courtroom. And that's on Fox 5 New York. Lisa Evers right there reporting it live. And then we see it in real time right there. And this whole case is a whirlwind. And I'm just the type of nigga, I like to stay away from this type of stuff with relationships, bro. Because of the fact, okay, 50, this is your baby mama, right? Daphne. You had Dirty Daphne before I got hold to her. Okay, bet. I know this your ex. I know me and you got a little bit of tension, but it ain't no real street beef, all right? So just think about it. Diddy, 50 been dissing Diddy for years. Whole time, Diddy is paying his baby mama $10,000 a month for rent. Everything, allowance, trips, making sure she's straight, $20,000 for your business, but she's still a bottom level female on my roster. Miami's still number one, but what does 50 do? Oh, nigga, I'm gonna put Young Miami on my TV show, nigga, BMF. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know this is your thing. This is what you dealing with, Diddy. Right. That's why I be like, hey, bro, I try to stay out the mix with that little circle. Just, I'm not in no industry. I'm not no superstar or nothing like that. Right. But just circles, bro, just messing around in circles. This the type of stuff that go on right there. Nah, it's all coming out in the courtroom. Diddy, 50 laughing and joking and everything like that. I guess that's the best he could do. This is his baby mama. You got a kid with her, but Diddy is paying her rent up to this date. I think, if I remember correctly, Diddy is even paying for her legal representation right now.
No.
If I ain't mistaken, bro.
Now that's crazy.
Yeah, but he paying her rent right now still.
Right.
All that still getting paid, and she's testifying, and she said that, I heard the part for sure that she's paying his rent to this day. She was dealing with Diddy up until the day he got arrested, bro.
Right.
She was still dealing with him at that time.
I ain't gonna lie, he need to cut her ass off.
Man, you better cut her off. And then she sit up there, said it's another rapper she went to a freak off with.
Hold on, so she got turned out?
Yeah, she turned out, nigga. She getting high on the popping them XO, popping them pills, drinking. They freaking all night. Nigga, she out there and they going out the country, nigga. They going out the country doing this. Then they, what that is, Turk and Caicos. Right. They doing the Turk and Caicos trips, freaking and geeking. He got the dude smashing on her. He watching. They doing a da-da-da-da. Then she smashing him. After that, she didn't mention the nigga name, Don and Antoine. So a rapper had her come to Vegas to his freak off. Another rapper. The judge said we not saying this rapper's name in court.
Right.
The other rapper told her he wanted to smash on the two. He said, man, I've been wanting to smash, pipe you, whatever. She put that out there. But she watched, it was them and like 7, 8 other people in the room. They watched 2 people having sex, like 2 workers.
Right.
She watching that the rapper just in there. She say, yeah, I did flash my boobs though. Right. When they was doing the whole, it was like a thing of the moment. I'm like, oh yeah, she really turned out.
Yeah, she turned out.
Turned out. They flipping and catching and tossing and pitching her around.
You know, Diddy, he take them and he fuck them for 4 or 5 days.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you remember, you ever watched The Mac?
Yeah.
You remember how he talk about subduing women on The Mac? How he would take them, get them high.
Oh man,
that's
come on,
what
dog.
that nigga Diddy been doing.
So
bro.
with the legal side of this, y'all, with the federal issues that Diddy has is crossing state lines. That's sex traffic because you're paying sex workers, got them flying in and out.
Right.
They put all this together with you using your assistants, you using your managers, you using people that are getting paid by you through your company business. Then they putting all these crimes in one, and that's what they is pushing that this is a RICO with.
But it's still stupid because at the end of the day, it's like, in my opinion, I know these are laws already or whatever that's been established, but it's like they making this shit up as they go with this nigga as far as how they charging him, bro.
Well, this is what I'm saying. The way they doing it is they just take, what they did is we gonna go through a stretch of years and everything that we could consider as a crime. That's how they did it, bro.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like so they're not making up laws.
Not saying making up laws. I'm saying like y'all making this story up like as y'all go to make it fit this narrative that y'all pushing.
Well, yeah, that's what
that's
what they did. They said, hey, we're going to take everything that you did that can be considered a crime. And if you get to the technical description of it, it's a crime. So this is a crime, this is a crime. But it's like they saying you did all under the bad boy umbrella because you had your assistants, your managers. No, I get what you're saying, but
this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so RICO was made for real life.
Exactly.
I'm talking about mafia.
We know this. We know this.
And I feel like if y'all really wanted to book him, y'all should have charged him for all those fucking crimes individually.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all case would be more of a don't slam dunk this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But see now, the RICO is to make sure he gotta do time because the RICO, we make everybody come in. Everybody's a witness.
But the RICO is really established to take niggas' money, land, and all that shit.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, as this is what they're doing though. As the RICO, hey nigga, we're gonna make it to where everybody's coming in and in exchange for their immunity, they're gonna testify against you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They all testifying against Diddy like he's the mastermind at the top. He's the monster. We got you on camera beating Cassie and you lied about it. So we putting this in front of the jury. In their mind, there is no way that the jury does not find you guilty on at least one count. Right. At least one count. Nigga, we could get 15 to 20 years off of one count. You bring the guns in. And them hoes illegal, so the bare minimum.
This is what people gotta remember about Diddy. Diddy is a felon for real. That's where they gonna fuck him up, because you know that point system shit.
Man, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't no nigga that don't have no felonies and no shit like that. He's a felon, bro. You know
but even if he ain't,
I'm just saying, if you've never been, if you're not a felon or you don't have a crazy criminal background, your chances of getting lighter time in the feds are very highly than a nigga that's been fucking up for years and got felonies and shit.
Yeah.
Because they go off that point system.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just fucked up how they doing it.
Hey, a nigga don't, and that's what I say. They make the rules. They make the rules. They make the decision. They say, hey, nigga, we want to do it like this. We want to do it like that. We want to combine it all as one. But it's just like the same thing, how they do niggas. Like, you know how everybody think that you got to be moving big dope to go to the feds, right? But niggas don't realize niggas didn't caught cases for less even back in the day. See, feds used to be after a lot of niggas that had a bunch of money schemes or big, like, you know, robbing bank schemes and stuff like that, right? Or the mob, of course. That's what they really came for. But we know, nigga, we done seen it where, hey, a nigga catch a case where they had crack in the highs back in the 90s or early 2000s. Nigga, they run up in the highs, they found crack in there. Okay, bet. We got crack in here. They buy a school zone.
Thanks.
And really the school, they not next door to the school, but they within so many feet of a school.
But hell,
and then you got weed in there. And then they say, okay, well now, it's 3 of y'all in here. All of y'all selling dope. We watch y'all running the whole criminal enterprise.
The fucked up part.
That's how they do it.
You could be doing something simple as just say me cutting a nigga hair or something, and I'm just so happy to go over there and cut these niggas hair at the wrong time. Yeah. Now I'm part of the RICO.
That's what I'm saying. And that shit is weak as so that's what I'm saying. That's how they did. That's how they do niggas with these. Where nigga, it wasn't even $15,000 worth of dope in the house.
Facts.
What even $15,000 worth of dope in the house for a nigga to be having to go all the way to the feds and be gone for 12 or 10 years?
Well, you gotta think, they just recently kind of changed their law to let some of them boys up out of there for
that's what be happening. So we'll see what happened with Diddy, man. Innocent until proven guilty. I just say this, bro. For niggas who got that money like that, who live in that lifestyle, man, if you want to pay you a thing, pay you a little thing, a little 200 or something, and go on about your business, trying to keep them all confined and 5 and 6 and 7 of them and fly niggas in to smash them, to watch them, and get your little rocks off, man, that is over, bro. We just seen how many niggas they try to take down. They try to take down, Bill Cosby. They didn't try to take down, who else, nigga? They didn't hit niggas with plenty of lawsuits.
They didn't got the time about
R. Kelly.
You know
And really, R. Kelly, let's keep it a band. This is basically what R. Kelly getting charged for right now.
Facts.
Except R. Kelly's, his is more of like, he ran a cult, and they brought up the old stuff into it with underage girls. Right. Kelly got 31 years. But they basically, if you look at Kelly shit, it's managers, assistants, and they put this, it's the same exact thing pretty much, except they saying that Kelly had underage girls, and we saw what he did. That's out of pocket from that old stuff that he did in his back. Nigga ain't never co-signing that. And then they saying this and that. Diddy like, nigga, these are all consenting adults, man.
Thanks.
But yeah, man, y'all tap into us. We got more coming. Studio 56 podcast. We going up. My nigga Pook in the cut. Shout out to my nigga Torn, nigga Big T. We finna pop it in a second, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel and subscribe to Studio 56 podcast as well. And also tap into that Urban Politicians TV Patreon, man. It's out now on the Patreon app, or you can click the link. It'll take you to the website. You can get to it that way. $5 a month, man, by choice, not by force. This is just going to be some extra stuff where I'm going more raw, more uncut, straight from the hip, straight from the shoulder, just keeping it, just going all the way up there with the topics I couldn't get to in the channel. They might be a little bit more offensive of how we speaking, so you don't have to support it. That is a choice, not by force. We gonna still drop everything we dropping. We still gonna be doing the Studio 56 podcast with the streams. I'm still gonna be coming with a gang of videos for y'all regularly, man. So y'all tap all the way inward immediately. Make sure you stay on your pivot. It's going down for shit show.